Hi everyone. So, the AMA, the American Medical Association, announced that they would be recommending hospitals, alright, not mandatory, recommending hospitals to stop putting gender on birth certificates. Now, I may remind you that this is the same group of people who said we need to trust the science when it came to listening to what Dr. Fauci and friends had to say about the Wu flu. And this has been a problem more recently. There's been push to you should for people who are transgender to come in to a doctor's office and tell them their I don't know what you would call it, not their biological gender. And of course, science really doesn't work that way. I mean, part of being a doctor is about recognizing the scientific facts of what makes me me, and part of that is my maleness and how my body works, in comparison to my sister's bodies. You know, my chance of ovarian cancer is low, very low. It's about as high as their chance of testicle cancer or prostate cancer. And the same is true for my risk of, uterine cancer or something. The reason is that I do not have a uterus. Why? Because I am not a woman. They do not have a prostate. Why? Because they are not a man. Or not men, I should say. I want to be grammatically correct. Shouldn't doctors be more interested in treating people's actual ailments rather than, I don't know, scoring woke virtue signaling points by saying, oh, we're going to stop putting gender on birth certificates because gender is fluid. You can decide what gender you want to be. No, you can't. You're a doctor. You should realize more than anybody else. If I marry someone who is black, who's Asian, who is Hispanic, you know what's going to happen? My children are going to be a mixture of their parents' races. Even if I marry another woman who's also white, there's going to be characteristics from her side of the family, and there's going to be characteristics from my side of the family. The child might look more like her. It might look more like me. I don't know. We'll find out what happens. But one thing's for sure: it's not going to be a mixture of a male and a female. It's going to be one or the other. So if we're gonna stop putting sex on birth certificates, maybe we should stop putting race, because race is something that actually can be fluid. And if we're gonna stop putting race or sex on there, maybe we should stop putting weight and height on the birth certificates too, because the last thing we want to do is fat shame infants. This is almost so stupid, it's funny. But then you realize that this is being driven by the stupidest idea ever. You have doctors, actual scientists, who are putting wokeness before reality. As I've said previously in the video, your job as a doctor is to treat me based on how my body actually works, not the delusion inside my head. Thank you. You know, these videos are actually kind of a nice release. I get to yell at my phone, complain. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I've said in the past video, if anyone says, hey man, you should move to Rumble, just let me know. I'll see what I can get done. But unless someone really pushes for it, I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it on my own accord. But thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, the whole spiel. You've heard it before. Thank you all for watching.